Things back. Here we go.
Let's go. This ain't the fuck like before this game he stink.
Oh shit!
It's gone.
Good evening, A2D Radio! God damn, it feels good to be back. Yeah, I don't care. I have no sympathy. I have no apologies. I don't feel bad that I just destroyed everybody's eardrums. It is time for
Bro,
your
you destroy
favorite...
everybody's eardrums weekly on a weekly basis.
That's what I do. It's time for your favorite pro wrestling show right here on HD Radio. It's time for In This Very Ring. I am your host, the Commissioner Ritz, and joining me as always, live from City Hall, the mayor of Toasty Town, Butters. Butters.
Oh, yeah.
God, what is going on?
Is going.
How are we doing, buddy? It's been a while. I mean, we haven't been on the air in like 2 weeks. We didn't want to go on the air last week because of the Eagles game.
Well,
right?
On top of that, we had the Eagles game. We had Hard to Kill. We had AEW. I mean, it was a busy Saturday last weekend.
It was a very, very busy Saturday. But nonetheless, we are back 2 weeks away from WWE's Royal Rumble, the premier event of the winter season. And
The Royal Rumble.
It is the start of the road to WrestleMania. We here at In This Very Ring, we are always brought to you by Body Check Wellness. They are a line of products that promote wellness, balance, and recovery by using the full potential of hemp. They come in extra blends, gummies, and topicals. Use promo code A2D for 25% off your order at bodycheckwellness.com. So day one is in the books. WWE Day One happened just 2 weeks ago. We're smack dab in the middle of two events. Day one was 2 weeks ago. Royal Rumble's in 2 weeks. And on WWE Day One, it was announced that Universal Champion Roman Reigns was not diagnosed. He tested positive for COVID. So
I thought you said dying for a second.
You never know. He was out, and Brock Lesnar was added to the Fatal 5-Way match for the WWE Championship. And on that night...
Still fucking hate that name.
Yeah, you'll get over it. On that night, Brock Lesnar captured Big E's WWE Championship, and the rumors started spreading.
Rumors.
It was almost instant. Like, we weren't even off the air. We did a live reaction show that night, and we weren't even off the air, and it was being talked about. And it's our poll question tonight. We touched on it very, very little that night, but we're going to dive into it right now. Our poll question is brought to you by Dr. Paul Vidal at SpecializedPhysicalTherapy.com. He's got 2 locations, Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. He's our doc, making yours. That's Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy. And our poll question is, WWE will unify the WWE and Universal Championship. Agree, disagree. Butters, we're going to start it off like we always do with you. Do you agree? Do you disagree? But before you do that, I want to take it just one step further. If so, when?
First off, I don't think they're going to do it. I honestly, wholeheartedly, 100% believe they are not unifying the titles. They're going to figure out some way for it to be 2 separate title matches at WrestleMania. Brock versus Roman, and then 2 other people can fight over the other belt. They don't care. I don't think we're going to see any unification anytime soon. Because even though everybody popped like hell for it last Friday night on SmackDown, I just don't see them doing it. I think with Fox having the rights to SmackDown and USA having the rights to Raw to air the shows, I don't see us getting any title unification anytime soon unless we were back onto one network.
You think so?
I think that's what it is. I think as long as we're on two separate networks, we're gonna have two separate titles. If they go back to a singular network, then I could see a title unification on the horizon. But other than that, not gonna happen anytime soon, boys.
Butters, my friend, my compadre, me companion, I have to disagree with you. And again, I hate saying this, and it's terrifying me. It hurts my soul. But I have to agree with Sports Hounds and Rob Brinkman's rant booth. I'm sorry. Sports Hounds and rant booths, Rob Brinkman. Fuck that up. Rob Brinkman says, name a ship with two captains. Of course, they should have one champion. One champ. I missed the secondary titles. And which, by the way, guys, rant booth will be live tomorrow. Pre-game for the Eagle Show. Pause. I'm plugging Rob's show. Shut up. Make sure you catch Rob and John Coyle right there from All Campus, and then catch Rob with Brad Ryer on Monday night for Sports Hounds. But it's gonna
you could technically say WWE has two ships, Raw and SmackDown.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck off with you.
It's captained by its own captain.
Okay, so then, and I see Tom here in the chat, and I can't wait. Answer this one truthfully. So does that mean that there are multiple ships here at HD Radio? We don't stand behind the flagship of agree to disagree?
Wow, really? Really gonna go there?
I put your ass on the spot. Sit down and enjoy. Please. Tell me what you think.
We're multiple ships following the flagship.
Uh-huh. End of the day, though.
Multiple ships following the flagship. But as far as wrestling goes,
but then that means there is one captain in charge
on the flagship with little captains in between on the little ships.
No, yeah, those are your secondary titles. You have one champion. All right, let me go even further. It is Super Wild Card Weekend in the NFL. I don't know how in God's name that we are a wrestling show and I manage every single week to bring up football. I don't get it, damn it. My blood pressure's high tonight. Shit. I should have had that extra cup of tea before he came on the air.
One fucking game off last weekend if they would have won.
I know. I was hoping for it too. I wanted it bad. But anyway. They only have one Super Bowl champion.
Mm-hmm.
In 4 or 5 weeks, they crown one champion.
Mm-hmm.
The World Series, one champion.
Mm-hmm.
The NHL has one Stanley Cup winner.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA, I don't know what they call the NBA title. The big ball-looking thingy. Be grateful I know they exist sometimes.
You and your balls.
Although I will say, good job on the Sixers. Sounds like they won tonight. 10-9. But regardless, though, one champion. AEW. I'll say it again for the people in the back that didn't hear me. AEW has one, not two, one champion.
Mm-hmm.
So please explain to me, in your infinite wisdom, why WWE has two champions.
You have a lot of top tier talent to go after the world title. Otherwise, if with one world title,
keep going.
One world title, you're gonna have the same fucking match over and over, and everybody's gonna get bored with it. Two titles, at least you can have some different matches out of it.
Keep fucking digging. Because again, I go back to AEW. AEW has top tier talent. Do you want to go down the list? Do you want to do this right now? Let's do this right now. Let's start at the pinnacle of AEW with current AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page. And you don't got to go very far to find somebody else because you've got Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega. Jungle Boy has proven, yes, I'm saying Jungle Boy again, go fuck yourselves. Jungle Boy has proven that he is top tier talent. MJF, Chris Jericho, CM Punk. Do I need to keep going?
That's like 6 people.
Bitch. I swear to God. Darby Allin.
7.
You're a cock. Ah!
So by your logic, that means WWE should be unifying the women's titles too?
Yes. Oh, don't get me started on the WWE Women's Division. Go fuck yourself on the dude.
It's so bad they gotta get talent from other companies to help them out.
I swear to God, don't get me started. Okay?
We're gonna get hardcore country up in the Royal fucking Rumble soon.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay? But again, though, you have top tier talent in AEW, and I'm not gonna list all of them, right? I ain't got that kind of time. Nobody's got that kind of time. But you have so much top tier talent in AEW, and AEW is proving that you can take all this talent, put on phenomenal matches and shows and pay-per-views, premiere events, whatever the fuck you want to call your monthly extravaganza on a Sunday. Fuck that. That's what I'm calling it. The monthly extravaganza on a Sunday. That's what I'm calling it. Well, because AEW still calls it a pay-per-view. WWE wants to call it a Peacock premiere event. Fuck it. It's this weekend extravaganza.
I was about to say weekend because we got Saturdays and we got Sundays. Saturdays and Sundays.
Nobody cares about Impact, though.
No. WWE's starting to do Saturday premium live events.
I know.
That's where I was getting with Dickless.
Would you? You know what? It's really sad. Every time somebody says Dickless, I immediately go to the Ghostbusters clip, and all I hear is, "Yes, Mr. Mayor, it is true. That man has no dick." It's a great clip, but anyway, I digress. They've proven that you can put on top tier matches with top tier talent, and it doesn't have to be for a title. If you look at WWE, the only reason that WWE has 2 titles at this point is because they don't know what to do with other people. Right? They don't know what to do with them. So then
it would make no sense for them to unify the titles at this point.
But take the titles away and challenge them. If you're Vince McMahon and everybody is pissed off at you, the world thinks you suck. Take the titles away and challenge your creative team to do better.
No. See, here's the problem. At the end of the day, he could challenge his creative team to be better, but at the end of the day, he's got the final say, and he will rewrite that script until it's his way, and the creative team's writing is out the door.
Yeah, but what's to say that that's not what he wants, right? He just got to get you. You got to. At a certain point, you have to get him there, right? Vince said, and again, I'm not trying to defend Vince by no stretch of the imagination, okay?
And I understand. I'm just saying.
You have to get, if Vince says, I want to be here by this day, right? You have to get him there so that rewrite that he wants to do understands.
And half the time makes 0 sense.
Right.
So what is the point of trying to challenge your creative team if you're just going to change up everything they just told you to get you to the point that you want to get to?
Wait, say that one more time. Sorry, I was reading a comment over here. I'm about to put some.
What's the point of challenging
over here? But I'm gonna put some comments up.
What's the point of challenging your creative team if at the end of the day you're going to change it up to the point that the creative team?
But what? And again, I'll take devil's advocate here. I will take the other side. What if he doesn't? What if he doesn't change it up? What if they come to him and say, "Here you go, Mr. McMahon."
Then I'd be very fucking impressed.
And Vince opens up the script and he goes, "That's some good shit."
I'd have a fucking heart attack at that point.
Well, you might have a heart attack regardless.
That's true too. I'm pretty fat.
The last time you even saw a salad was in a picture.
Yeah, it's been a while since I had a salad.
Thank you.
Might have to have one tomorrow then.
Go right ahead. It might help you. Hell, I bought apples. No. I bought apples last week.
Holy shit.
I added cinnamon sugar to them, but that's besides the point.
And still eating a fucking apple. I mean,
it was a step in the right direction.
I haven't had a soda since I've been sick since Christmas Eve, so it's been tea and water.
Tea. Anyway, but that's my point though, right?
Yeah.
You can set things up to where you can take we'll call it the AEW route. One title for the division and make something matter. Make these matches. Make these I don't want to say bullshit matches, right? But these matches for no title, make them matter, right? Eric Bischoff, if you listen to 83 Weeks, he always says that a match has to have, if a match is going to happen, it has to have a stake, right? Where do you go from here? What does the winner get and the loser lose? Right now, that doesn't mean a stipulation. That doesn't mean, okay, we're going to do a beard versus beard match. Right? That doesn't mean loser leaves WWE. No, this person goes up the ladder. Right? You don't have to turn around and say, okay, wins and losses now matter. Everybody's going to have a record. No, because then everybody's going to turn around and say you're doing what AEW is doing. But if you think back to, God, what year was it? Somewhere around 2004 to 2007, maybe even 2003 to 07. WWE had their power rankings.
Mm-hmm.
And every week, and I forget what day of the week it was, every week you could go to those rankings and you would see who'd be sitting up at the top of the mountain.
Yeah, but their rankings were bullshit, and you know it.
Dude, I was like 15.
I get that.
Years ago.
I'm talking about right now. You and I both know at that point, them ratings were bullshit. AEW has a better system than they did with them damn power rankings. I completely
agree. That's not up for debate here, right? That's the furthest. But you can't turn around now at this point. Vince can't turn around and say, "Okay, wins and losses matter. Everybody's going to have a record," because there's going to be some asshole that's going to turn around and go, "Vince McMahon's copying AEW." Shut up.
Well, see, and here's my problem. I don't understand how you have a wins and losses / power ranking when it's all scripted. It boggles the mind.
Right. But that's why I say take the wins and losses out of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have a power ranking. Right. You could very, very easily have the power ranking, because now the power ranking, all that's going to happen is it's based on what happens, right? Mm-hmm. You're not factoring in wins and losses. Mm-hmm. You're factoring in the actions of what happened, right? So, for example, if Big E gets his ass handed to him, right, on Raw, but he was only out there because he was defending insert name here, right? He might move up a couple spots. Mm-hmm. And then Bobby Lashley, who's attacking insert name here, could potentially move down some spots. Mm-hmm. Right? Or vice versa, or however it plays out. Right? There's a way to do it to where it's built within the story. Right? It's something for the bump every Wednesday to come out and go, here are your power rankings for the week.
But again, at the end of the day, it's all scripted, so these rankings, in my opinion, mean absolute dog shit.
No, I agree with you. The wins and losses in AEW are bullshit, and power rankings in WWE are bullshit. But You need a system of some kind.
Something,
At this point,
I know you can't really say, have the fans decide because then they're just going to make up some bullshit.
Right. At this point, you need something.
Yeah, and I understand, and I get that. That's what I'm saying. I get that there's something needs to be in there. A system needs to be in place. But how do you put that system into place when everything is, I wouldn't say it's all fully scripted, but for the most part, 80 to 90% scripted.
Well, and again, though, right, it is scripted. And I'm going to stop for a second. We're going to hit some of the comments, and then I'm going to go right back to why you need this.
Yeah.
Why you need some kind of system in place. All right, let's go all the way back. Brian Daly chiming in. Check out Brian every Tuesday night, Hockey Happy Hour. Him, Maddie Sudi, Robert Povia. They're going to talk Flyers. I don't even think they know what they're talking about yet. It's Saturday.
Damn.
They have 96 hours before their show. What the fuck you want from me? Daly says, "What's up, boys? Very disappointed over the Raw Women's Championship match that's going to be in the
I'm
Royal
not.
Rumble.
It's something different.
We'll talk about it in a moment.
I'm just saying. I'm not. It's very different.
We'll talk about it. The Godfather himself, Mr. Tom Arnone, saying Butters, and then I get the standard "Oh hi, Andy." Swear to Christ, I talk to this man 3-4 times a day. Oh,
that's probably why.
It has to be. He hates me. It's okay. He absolutely can't stand me. Joey DiBardino, we were talking about the women's division, and he very simply puts DMD. Jake Friel from HUD Fan Friday. Make sure you check them every Friday night. Obviously, it's in the fucking name. Butters wants all the smoke tonight. Brian Kaufman over there on YouTube. Lashley loses to Brock, wins the Rumble, then Brock, Roman, Lashley at Mania. How does Roman fit into that, though? Back up. Where the fuck does Roman come into play?
I think he needs to swap it around to where Roman loses to Seth, Roman enters the Rumble and faces Brock,
and then that's how Lashley get in. I like that too. Joey DiBardino says, "Get rid of the U.S. title; it's completely useless."
No, it's not.
SmackDown doing way better than Raw, in my opinion, says Raymond Rivera. And he goes on to say, "I think it's a stupid idea to change the Elimination Chamber to the WrestleMania Chamber." Wait. No.
They're thinking, no, that's what they're thinking about doing. They're thinking about pulling at the Saudi show, and they're thinking about calling it the WrestleMania Chamber.
Okay.
A lot of this is part Dave Meltzer, so you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. But I was like, wait a minute. I didn't see that fucking anywhere. Hold on.
That was this past week. That was this past week, and I'll tell you after the show, his stupid ass comment that really got people riled up. I'd rather not say it on air. It's that bad.
Fair enough. Frank Vespi chiming in. Make sure you check out Frank every Wednesday night on HUD Wednesday night. Hey, yo. Sorry to bother you at work. I sadly agree to the poll. I'd rather see two grown men going through a goth phase and dropping the sickest music video and creating another musical masterpiece on AEW. What?
So,
he says, "Bam, I made this comment AEW related. This is why AEW
I'd rather
is
see
better."
two grown men going through a goth phase and dropping this, creating another music on AEW. I guess he's talking about freaking Sting and Darby Allin's opponents, the Max Caster and whatchamacallit coming out.
Or whatever?
Huh?
The Acclaimed?
Yeah, coming out in like a goth outfit, making fun of Sting and Darby Allin.
Okay. Oh God, Frank, you hurt my soul. You poor rat.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a second, Frank. Sorry, but you need to stop making me think.
This up to Frank is preoccupied this evening. I know he is not currently home, so we're gonna chalk that up to Frank's busy. All right, so let me go back. Raymond, I see Raymond says Wardlow needs to be on his own. when we get to AEW in a little bit, we're going to talk about that. I have some thoughts on that because it was teased recently as well. But let's go back to these power rankings for a minute. I'm having fucking fun talking about this. We transitioned in from, okay, this is what they should have, to here's why they should have it. Okay?
Right?
Because if you look at everything, what are you going through a tunnel? What just happened?
Sorry, having the beanie on with the headphones almost killing my ears.
Nope, not gonna go there. Anywho, if you look at every other sport or contest or performance or whatever,
Yeah, their rankings actually mean something because they're not.
But take out the meaning. Fuck the meaning for a second, okay? Fuck it. I don't give a shit about the meaning. Because at the end of the day, we all know we're watching a TV show.
Yep.
Okay? Yes. Is it sports entertainment? Yes. Is it athletic? Yes. Do these guys put their body on the line? Yes.
Yes. Is it a soap opera? Potentially.
It's a male soap opera. The end of the day.
I'll take that.
I've been saying it for bloody fucking years. No, they didn't. Get the fuck out of here. Did the Buffalo Bills really just win? Is that game over already? It is 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Well, they better have won. They're playing in fucking 4-degree weather.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Josh Allen should have stomped them out.
30 seconds left, 47-17. So, yeah,
Good.
they won.
Fuck the Patriots. I digress. But it's a TV show at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? So
an entertaining one at the end of the day, most days.
Exactly. But we know that it's all bullshit.
Bullshit.
The rankings and everything like that, it's all bullshit. Unless it's the physical wrestling, it's all bullshit. Okay? That being said, you still need to have some kind of system that explains to me why this asshole with gold is fighting this asshole that doesn't have gold. How did this guy get from down here at the bottom of the mountain? How did he get to the top?
Because he whooped his ass the other day. That's why. No.
but do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Make it a challenge. Every video game I've ever played in the history of forever, I've always had to start with the grunt and work my way up to the big guy.
I mean, I guess that's why WWE is starting to do these championship contenders matches, where if you beat the champion, you get a shot at the championship.
Fucking sold. Perfect.
I mean, that next week.
Step one.
Next week we get Naomi versus Charlotte in a contenders match. We've had contenders matches where Damian Priest takes on Ziggler, Rude. So I mean, like you said, that's a step in the right direction.
It 100% is. It's a step in the right direction, and I'm here for it. Okay, and so you can't go into and anybody. I want to meet the person. I want to meet the goddamn person that thinks that the AEW win-loss records matter.
They don't.
All right, hold on. Let me back up. Let me rephrase. We know that before everybody walks out, the winner's already determined.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The win-loss record is there to explain why we're going to take, who just came out and challenged Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus for the titles?
Oh, that was last night or tonight. That's, fuck.
What the hell was their name? Hold on. I'm pulling it up.
Well, or you can say, Lance Archer challenging, Hangman Page.
Right, because he leveled him the other night.
Everybody's questioning how's he getting a title shot. Well, it's the beginning of the year. Shit just reset, boys and girls. So he could be considered top of the, list.
But that's my point, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to give me a reason why.
Correct.
Because I can turn around and just say, all right, put Hook up against Hangman Adam Page, and let's call it a day. Let's move on from there.
Right?
You know? But that's not what's going to happen. That's not what should happen.
So you talking about Dark Order's John Silver and Alex Reynolds?
Yes.
That happened last night on Rampage?
Yes.
Okay.
I couldn't remember who it was.
Yeah, I literally just popped it up.
I was trying to find. I ended up somewhere else. I ended up on the wrong week when I pulled it up.
Yeah.
Fuck
Excuses.
Over on the Twitch, we got random Rick review. Okay, I don't think WWE will unify. I liked it better when there wasn't brands, but I think it's a good break for the talent, so they don't have to constantly work both shows all the time. So let me expand on that. If you unify the titles, keep your brands separate.
Yeah, but then, like he said, you're going to end up having your champion work both brands, and he's going to have to end up having to work more.
Not necessarily. Do you see Adam?
Please
Page
explain.
Do you see Adam Page working both shows? No. So shut the fuck up. There's my explanation. Adam Page doesn't work both shows, and let, on argument's sake, let's say it is somebody like Roman Reigns that could potentially work both shows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I don't need to see Roman on every single Raw. I don't need to see Roman on every single SmackDown. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You have Roman at the pay-per-view. Right? And then occasionally for build-up, right? You know, let's say for the Royal Rumble, let's assume for a second at WWE Day 1 the titles were unified.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. You have him come out the Monday after, because obviously it makes sense, right? And he goes the fuck away. And now we're spending the next few weeks building the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And somewhere throughout that, whether it's Raw or SmackDown, doesn't matter to me from which show it comes from.
Correct.
One person becomes a number one contender. And now at the Royal Rumble, it's going to be that guy versus Roman.
Okay.
Okay? Roman wins just because it's easier for me right now. Right? Well, because I don't know who the other guy would be, right?
Brock Lesnar?
Sure, it's Brock. Fuck, I don't care. Right? It's fucking AJ Styles. Who gives a shit?
Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing AJ in the title picture for a little bit again.
Agreed, but who it is irrelevant, right? Champion then goes away again. Now, you have 8 weeks to build to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
You have a pay-per-view event in February, right? And it doesn't need to be anything special, anything fancy.
Saudi show.
It could be a Saudi show for all I give a shit. And at the Saudi show, there's a cross-branded... No, because you already got a number one contender. Fuck you.
I was about to say, did the Royal Rumble not mean shit anymore at that point to you?
Oh, no, I blanked.
I bet you blinked that.
Shut up.
Them bald ass head of yours make it look like paper. No wonder you blanked.
But my point, right? Now you don't need a number one contender. You've got the guy for the Royal Rumble. So now the winner is on his show every single week, running his mouth about how he's gonna beat the brakes off of Brock at WrestleMania, right? While on the other show, they're taking insert secondary title here, the U.S. for the Intercontinental, and they're building that pool up. And I go one step fucking further. If you don't unify the women's titles, okay? If you don't, I think it's dumb. I think you should unify them. I think you should let the U.S. title act like the TNT title. And I think you should let, You should let the Intercontinental title act like the TBS title. right? Designate them for one television company, for lack of a better phrase, right? Did I say it? Okay? And those are your main events weekly. They're involving that guy weekly, unless the guy with the bigger title is here. That's how you do it. Here you go. Guess maybe just the champ carry the load with that. Thank you. You know I'm right. Your silence says you know I'm right. So fuck off.
You and I both know at the end of the day that they ain't gonna push the Intercontinental or U.S. title any higher than they already are because they don't mean shit to them right now.
But why?
They haven't meant anything in a long while.
You know how you
They
fix
don't
that?
push it enough.
Do you know how you fix that?
How?
You unify the fucking titles.
They didn't do it when they had the titles unified the last fucking time.
Put the titles back on the Miz.
And what's that gonna do? What's that gonna do?
Hold on. Greg Milakovic from Agree to Disagree and HUD Wednesday night. Butters, my guy, what's up, brother? Fucking bastard. He agrees to the poll. And then literally 6 minutes later. Oh, hello, Andy. What a dick.
Everybody loves the Butters.
I don't care. But this is besides the point, right? You put the title back on the Miz.
Which one?
Who cares? Who truly cares?
It doesn't matter who you put it on. If they didn't make it as important the last fucking time they unified the title, what makes you think they're going to make it as important this time they unify the title?
Christ, you sound like a Cowboys fan. Stop living in the past.
I'm looking at the past to make sure the future isn't that more fucked up.
But
you got to learn from the past in order to head to the future. But if the past is shit, then the future's going to be fucking shit.
But just because you want to tell, I'm going to use goddamn words against you. Just because the past sucked, okay? If you learn from the past, if you've truly learned from the past, then your future won't be bullshit because you realize, you know what? We really did fuck all with Damian Priest's U.S. title run. We didn't.
They're not even learning from the past.
Shut up.
Hell no.
We didn't do dick with his title run. So when we put the title on, again, insert name here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do X, Y, and Z. And eventually, we're going to circle back to Damian and give him the title run he deserves. We're going to put the title on Bobby Roode. There we go. Oh, God, I'd be so happy.
But see, here's the problem. They're not learning from the past because they went up, they went down, and they slowly kept going the fuck down. They're not learning the past to get a brighter future. They're not learning from their competition. Oh, shit, they're doing better than us. Maybe we should pick it up.
But, all right, so you and I have been in the internet wrestling community for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You and I both know that if overnight they start acting like those guys over there,
that the other guys are going to start shitting a brick because, oh my God, they're acting like the other guys.
The internet wrestling community will skewer them.
I know.
They will take them out. It'll be a Hawaiian luau.
But see, here's the problem though. They'll skewer WWE, but when AEW does it, oh my God, it's so great, it's so original.
You're opening a can of worms I've argued about for a while.
I'm just saying. I know you argued for a while. I'm just saying.
Different rabbit hole, right?
They do it. It's okay. WWE does it. Oh, you fuckers copy them.
We said the same thing about Cody Rhodes and Charlotte Flair. Okay. We've been down this road before.
I know this. I'm just saying. You brought it up. You brought the skewers into this. Goddammit.
But that's my point though. Where I'm going with this is WWE overnight cannot just say we're like AEW now. right? Take whatever aspect of it you want. We're going to do what they're doing now. You can't do it, right? It's just physically impossible to do it and get out of it alive. So you have to gradually do it, right?
Yes, but even if you gradually do it, somebody's still going to go, hey, they did it first.
But that's my point, right? There are assholes like us that say, oh, they did it first. It's no different than when Family Guy says, oh, the Simpsons did it first.
That was South Park.
But, all right, Family Guy saying that South Park's...
No. South Park said Simpsons did it first.
They were the first ones to say it, but then Family Guy... It's semantics. I'm not arguing that fact.
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
The Simpsons did it first.
Yep. And at the end of the day, WWE did it first.
Right? Exactly. It's no different than reboots in Hollywood. Dude, you and I are on the same page here. Right? We're just taking two different viewpoints of the same page. We're reading the same material.
Bring up Rick's comment.
Doesn't matter who does it first. It's how does it better.
It's who does it better.
Who does it better. Sorry, I literally read it verbatim. My bad. But no, and he's right though. He's absolutely right.
But see, therein lies the problem, though. It doesn't matter who does it better, because if WWE does it like AEW does it and WWE does it better, well, they're copying them.
Right. But here's the thing. AEW was only able to do it better because they saw how WWE failed.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When WWE has nothing to go off of, there's no way they can do it better.
Correct.
Right? So, and we got to move on, right? Because we've been on this thing for almost 45 minutes.
Jesus.
I didn't think we'd ever talk about a poll question for 45 minutes. End of the day, though.
I agree.
End of the day, WWE should unify the titles. I think it's time to unify the titles, go a different direction than what we're doing, and try something new. Okay? So
it wouldn't be new.
It'd be new for this generation of fans.
Okay. That's better.
Right? And that's what you got to remember. It's no different than when they brought back Hawaii 5-0. It's no different than when they release a new Star Trek. It's no different than when Gibbs retired from NCIS. I'm still bitter about that, CBS. But that's my point, though, right? It's no different than when you have a new Big Brother, a new Amazing Race, a new Survivor. Right? You got to try something different for the new fan. And people like us, assholes like us, that want to spend hours Saturday night, don't know what's wrong with us, talking about wrestling, right? We're going to be able to say, hey, you know what? That was done back on April 15th, 2017. And when WWE did it, it was shit.
Correct.
Right? And Rick's right again. For the marks. We are smarks. The smart marks. They are just marks. And it's also for the people that go, it's still real to me, damn it.
Right?
And he goes, as I am here too. Exactly. But we're glad you're here. I haven't seen your name pop up on here before, and I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you being here. Right? All right. Okay. Fuck.
I think this is a first for us.
Our next segment, God knows what it is brought to you by Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. Many of our families deal with mental health and addiction issues. We're happy to support the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. If you need mental health therapy or addiction detox, please call 856-651-8117. Don't wait. Do it today. Give them a call. All right. Daly brought it up earlier. I'm going to bring it up now. Doudrop. This is a phrase I never thought I would say. I never thought I would utter this sentence out of my mouth. Doudrop is challenging for the Raw Women's title at Royal Rumble because she beat Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan. I want to know. I want to know what Liv Morgan did to just say, fuck yourself. I want to know. Right? Bianca, okay. Bianca said, yeah, sure, let somebody else do it, right? I'm going to go win the Royal Rumble again. Fuck you guys.
I hope to God not.
Why? Please tell me why.
I want Liv to win it, damn it. Liv should have won the title. I don't give a shit. You could have had her drop it at Rumble. Liv should have won the title.
You were there with me that night.
I know. We were both upset.
I threw something.
I really couldn't because I was sick.
But that's my point, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I take everything aside. I'm very happy for Doudrop. Okay? Piper Niven, Doudrop, whatever you want to call it.
I like it because it's something different.
It's somebody different.
Yeah, somebody different. It's regardless of how the match goes, it's something to go between. Yeah, no shit.
Ted, say it louder.
Tony should have won.
Tony should have beat her. Tony should have whooped Charlotte's ass.
And that's the thing. Tony, hot fire at the moment. Let's have her lose every fucking match. Liv, hot fire at the moment. Let's have her lose every match. But you know what? Let's make the same matches of Becky, Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha.
Yahtzee.
Maybe throw in a random Bianca every once in a while, or you know what? Just for shits and giggles, how about a Doudrop drop in?
All right, Ted. I'm not putting your comment up because I was like, what? Where is he going with this? I had to Urban Dictionary it, and no, Ted, we're not going there.
Oh God.
I
don't even want to know.
If Ted Urban Dictionaried it, I'm out. I'm out. Ted, I love you. I love that you're here. I haven't seen you in a while, but I'm out. I don't think I've ever seen this. Our Twitch chat is on fire tonight, and I say that and there's two people here. Well, normally it's just Ted. It's normally just Ted, so I'm really glad that Rick's here too. I miss Ted. I feel like I haven't seen him in a while. Random Rick saying, I'm looking forward to Bayley's return because became a bigger fan after her heel turn. Butters, how did you feel about the Bayley heel turn?
I miss my hugger. I miss my hugger. Fucking assholes. Even though she's been doing really good with his heel turn. Fucking assholes.
Oh God! I remember the night that she killed the Bayley buddies. You were so pissed.
Yeah, that was the saddest moment in WWE history, or one of the saddest moments in WWE history, motherfuckers.
Yeah, Ted, we're not going there. Ted goes, I legitimately don't know what it means. My brother explains it to me. I still don't get Doudrop.
Yeah,
drop it in Urban Dictionary. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just looked it up, and I'm very, very scared. Yeah, I agree with Rick's comment of, don't dislike the hugger, but she's on fire as a heel. Yeah, she's been on fire, except for her ding dong hello.
I hated her right before she went away. Like before she got hurt,
mm-hmm.
I hated her. If she would have just come out and been a bitch.
Oh, if she'd have just come out and been like Charlotte,
but better. Like Charlotte's a cocky bitch, right? I want you to be Shayna Baszler with emotions, right?
And then and then we got Paige just fucking with everybody on Twitter and Instagram, teasing them about the Rumble.
Paige shows up at the Rumble.
It'd be hilarious. I mean, it'd be hilarious if she didn't, because I just think it's funny just to see her fuck with the fans over it.
Oh God, it'd be so good.
It would be. I mean, we might have a potential Corey Graves at the Rumble.
I would like that. I would really like that. I was not big into NXT when he wrestled.
Same here.
And
But see, at the end of the day, though, I prefer Corey on commentary.
Joey DiBernino has a wonderful question here. Butters, if you had to choose between Tamina or Nia, who are you choosing?
You're an
I'll
ass,
wait.
Joey. You're an ass.
I'll wait.
Nia.
This coming from the guy that picked Tamina at 13.
Nia, Tamina. I can't choose between the two of them, damn it.
Pick one. Gun to your head.
You're assholes.
And moving on. We'll come back to
Thank
that,
you.
though. Oh, no. We'll come back to that. Rick says, I'm a big Baszler fan, would like to see her more dominant again. Yes, I think it's been too far gone that Shayna hasn't come out and just absolutely destroyed everybody.
Right?
Like, don't say a word. Don't open your mouth. Don't open your mouth. You're horrendous at promos. Don't say a fucking word. Just go out there, choke somebody out, and move on. Ted says, same. I hated Bayley too. The nonstop with her and Sasha was obnoxious. They were trying so hard to be KO and Jericho. Yeah. But Corey Graves, I would like to see him, at least get that Rumble opportunity, right?
Mm-hmm. Like that's fine. A Rumble opportunity, a match here every once in a blue moon, but stick to commentary, Corey. I like you a whole lot better on commentary.
Oh, I don't disagree with you.
I mean, if he could balance both, fuck it.
No shot.
You don't think he could balance both?
No fucking way.
Why not wrestle on one show and call the matches on the other?
No, I don't want it.
I'm just saying, if he could, cool. If not, stick with commentary.
Anyway. What about Nikki A.S.H. turning on Rhea Ripley? What kind of fucking backwards bullshit was that?
The one nobody saw coming, because if it was to be expected, it would have been Ripley turning on Nikki.
And JR used to say a long time, expect the unexpected with WWE. Okay.
Hey, I like it. I mean, I feel like she's gonna still have the superhero gimmick, but maybe it could be a color change since she's gonna be a superhero heel. Because I don't see her calling herself almost a supervillain.
I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to be nice about it. If they try to poise her as some kind of vigilante, anti-hero, Batman bullshit,
I mean, you think about it. They're turning her heel, but she's Nikki, almost a superhero. So you're either gonna keep her as almost a superhero, or you call her almost a supervillain. But then you just go ASH.
This is Megamind.
Oh man,
Frank Vespi. Oh, you're a beautiful human being. He goes, more bad booking decisions. How about we call her a superhero in trouble? Yes, Frank, yes.
What are they going to have Nikki do? Yes. Be healed for like 6 months and then have Hurricane come in and show her how to be a hero again?
Aaron says, please stick with commentary. Superhero / villain. Here we go. We always say if WWE do this or do that, then we're done, but we're never really. No, fuck no, we're not. Absolutely not.
If Cena wins, we riot.
Although I'm still waiting for the night where they do something so just outlandishly egregious, and I drop in on Flight Zone and ruin everybody's day.
I'm still waiting for that day myself.
Oh man, it might be the Raw after WrestleMania. Like I feel in my heart of hearts that the Raw after WrestleMania, something's going to happen, and I'm just going to drop in. So, Random Rick Reviews jumped over to YouTube, said, "Sup, fellas, we'll hit you with a sub on here as well. Hey, man, we appreciate you, buddy." Guys,
Yes, sir.
That's a really good point he brings up. Make sure you are hitting that like button. You're hitting that subscribe. And if you're over there on YouTube, we've got HD memberships. They're $9.99 a month. We let you have appearances on shows, members-only streams, shout-outs, and weekly sports picks from the Money Pot Podcast, which you'll be able to check here tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, right here on HD Radio as I get ready for Super Wild Card Sunday.
Oh, boy.
Frank says, paging Jimmy and or Evan. Talk about the Flight Zone, guys. Think Cena ever comes back and breaks Ric Flair's record? I hope not, personally.
Honestly, I think it'll eventually happen. They'll need something to pop the ratings for like 5 seconds. We're losing them, Jim. We'll get Cena in here for a 16th title reign. I'm sorry, 17th. Let's break another record.
I'm still not about it.
Nobody's going to be about it, but records get breaking all the time.
No, I get it, right? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with some records being broken. You know, but like, let me die first.
Either you or Rick first. One of the two.
Let Rick die.
I think Rick dies before that record ever gets broken.
Random Rick says, "I'd rather Randy Orton do it than Cena, but WWE. Don't disagree." Is his name? Is it Aaron? Is it Aaron?
It's probably Aaron Israel. I'm pretty sure it's Aaron. It's just the way it's spelled.
Okay, so Aaron, and correct us if we're wrong. Think Seth is the one to end Roman's reign. I see what you did there.
Yeah, right.
Maybe, but I still think, like, if Brock's not around, yeah. But I think this is going to go to WrestleMania.
Nah, I think Seth's gonna pound Roman into the ground, take that title, be the head. He's gonna be the head of the table.
Oh, for the love of God, stop!
Him and Big Time Bex can be the head of the table then.
Shut your mouth.
With her goat costume.
Oh God, I hate it here.
You didn't see that? You didn't see her outfit Monday with the 2 goats on her shoulders?
No, I purposely didn't see it. I heard it sucked.
It was hilarious.
You're an idiot. Speaking of Randy Orton, though, RK Bro lost the Raw Tag Team titles
to Team No Neck
Academy. He's just, for those of you listening to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, or Spreaker, Butters is just sitting there bouncing around. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, RK Bro lost the tag titles to Team No Neck. Da-da-da-da-da. What the fuck?
What? Otis don't got a neck. Can't be RKO'd.
You're so stupid. You're so stupid.
RKO me now, bitch. I ain't got a neck to grab.
Shut up. He has no neck. Oh my God, he can't be RKO'd. Please tell me you came up with that, and that's not something that was said on commentary.
No, that's something Otis.
Fucking lie to me. Lie to me.
No, that's something Otis and Alpha Academy have been saying. They've been training to get their necks pumped up so they can't be RKO'd with no necks.
Get the fuck out of here.
I am not lying.
Get the fuck out of here.
I am not lying, bro. I just took it and ran with it.
Oh God, we're working out to strengthen our necks so we can't be RKO'd. Jesus damn it.
I shit you not, dude. It's the most hilarious fucking thing I've ever heard.
I really hate it here.
It's the
Damn
Alpha
it.
Academy, brother.
Oh God, I don't even want to talk about him anymore. It just makes me mad.
What?
I kind of want to cry a little.
Inside or outside?
I don't care. What do you think about Edge and Beth Phoenix finally teaming up to take on the Miz and Maryse at
The
the
It
Royal
couple
Rumble?
versus the Grit couple? Well,
I hate that.
I like it.
No, I hate the name.
What, the Grit couple?
Yeah.
Why not? It matches perfectly with the It couple.
God damn it, Frank. We are not having a sing-along.
My neck, my back,
I'll
neither
kill
one
you.
could be RKO'd. Mm-hmm.
Shut up. Ted goes, Charlotte's probably going to break her dad's record. I wouldn't put that past him.
Hell no.
Random Rick is back on Twitch. This man is double dipping. He's all over the place. I met Beth Phoenix. She was really nice. Not a fan of her rooster haircut now, though. It works for her. I feel like that's like the veteran haircut when you come back as a woman. Like this proves that I stand out.
Oh man, this is that don't mess with my man because I'm a crazy bitch haircut.
Oh man! All right. Do you have anything else WWE related that you want to talk about?
Let me see my screenshots real quick and
Before we go to AEW.
yeah, give me a second. Nope.
All right.
I mean, we pretty much covered everything. I mean, Aliyah made a new record.
Big whoop-de-fucking-do.
What, you don't like 3.2 seconds?
It was 3.17. You couldn't have made it 3.16. You couldn't have given me the satisfaction of 316.
Right?
You couldn't give me that meme. Go fuck yourself.
Natty trying to make it, oh, I had a new record, not you. Fastest loss. Why would you even want that as a record?
Anyway, this AEW portion of the show is brought to you by Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with code A2D at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. That's A2D in the promo code section. 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com. All right. AEW Dynamite was this past Wednesday, and Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish confront the Young Bucks. Little bit of a tense moment here. I think it's building. We had talked about it recently. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega versus Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly.
The Elite versus the UE. All right, let's do
I
this.
think that's coming for All In.
You think so?
I think they're gonna All In. I don't think All In's gonna be like March or May.
No, I think they're gonna have a pay-per-view before that, but
They will, but I don't think it's gonna be All In.
yeah, I think they'll wait till Kenny comes back because Kenny's still out for a good hot minute.
Yep, and that's what I'm saying. All In, it'll be that 6-man match. And that'll tear the house down for sure. They bring up the best friends: Orange Cassidy, Trent, Chuck Taylor, and Wheeler Yuta, which brings all of them out. There's a huge brawl. And out comes Chris Statlander. And for me, this was the best part of the night.
Because you knew where this was going.
I did. Out comes Chris. Here comes Britt Baker. Says, no, fuck you. Throws her out. Adam goes into the center of the ring. He motions for the kiss from the Young Bucks. And Britt goes, boys, I got this.
He
Goes
my
over
man.
and locks lips and plays tonsil hockey with her man. And all is right in the world.
Right? Get
Wardlow
that tonsil on.
Wardlow and CM Punk put their undefeated records on the line with MJF watching from ringside.
Fucking MJF, little prick. Jealous little prick.
Wardlow is not with MJF by the second quarter of this year.
No. I think, honestly, when it comes down to CM Punk versus MJF, Wardlow is screwing MJF in that match.
I think so too, if not beforehand.
Because MJF screwed Wardlow. Wardlow had that match. You could have. That match pissed me off so bad.
Let's talk about it. Bring it on.
It's ridiculous. Oh, you do what I say. Throw him through the table. You do this. You do that. Oh, why'd you lose? You fucking lost. Bitch, I had the match until you come out here and interfere with my shit.
Right.
You know, to me, that's the dumbest ending. I get it. You're teasing tension between MJF and Wardlow. You're teasing Wardlow being on his own. Do it a different way. Like, Wardlow beating Punk could have put Wardlow up there a little higher of the echelon. But no.
Did he need it, though?
No, not really, because Wardlow's a badass in his own right.
Exactly. I get where you're going with that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I'm okay with it, but I don't think he necessarily needed it.
No, I mean, but a win over Punk would be a big thing. Something he could have hung over MJF's head, which would have teased even more tension and pissed MJF off, and it could have led to something even bigger.
But you know what, though? What's to say that doesn't happen eventually?
True. But again, at the end of the day, I didn't like how it ended.
Oh, I didn't either, but...
With the fruit roll-up of doom.
Why do you do this to me? What did I ever do to you?
What? It's just a fruit roll-up of doom.
Shut up!
I like fruit roll-ups, okay? I'm fat.
We know. Lance Archer makes his return and takes out AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page. He planted him with that powerbomb. So does this mean that now it's Lance Archer going after the title?
Yes, I do believe it's Lance Archer going after the title. And
how do you feel about it?
I really think Lance Archer needs this one because it seems like every time he goes after the big one, he loses. Every time he goes after a title, he loses.
Yeah.
It's like they're telling everybody, oh, he can get to the big match, but he can't win it.
Sounds like Liv Morgan.
Right? So at this point, let Lance Archer get to that big match. Make him be the one to beat Hangman Page. And then you could have Hangman Page come back and beat Archer or somebody else. But at the end of the day, you're making Lance Archer look like a little bitch every time he loses the big one.
I don't disagree with you. Brody King makes his debut as AEW Dynamite goes off the air.
I actually had to look him up to know who he was.
I did too. But apparently him and Malachi Black have been tag team partners before.
Okay.
I don't have it right here in front of me, but let me bring it up again. Brody King, American Professional Wrestler.
When they were teasing having somebody debut, I thought it was going to be somebody bigger, but it's still a big name considering he is from Ring of Honor.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was part of Villain Enterprises with Marty Scurll. And then... Where is it? He's wrestled a lot of people over the years. They referenced his tag team earlier in here. Hold on. I don't know where the hell this is.
I mean, he's held the RAW 6-man title and the RAW.
You really didn't just call it RAW.
Yeah, I just shortened it. ROH, Ring of Honor.
God.
What's wrong with that?
And I think he's the current Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Tag Team Champion with Malachi Black, actually.
Yes, that's what I'm seeing here. Current champion with Malachi.
Kings of the Black Throne. That's what they're called.
Okay.
That's what they're called. I couldn't find it earlier.
Hey, and to me, that's fine.
Yep.
House of Black getting better.
I'm okay with it.
Another tag team for the division to go after.
And it furthers the Malachi Black storyline.
Mm-hmm.
right? It adds another depth because it was kind of getting, I won't say stale, but he was in a lull, right? He was going after the Varsity Blondes. All right, now he's going up against a tag team. You needed somebody with him,
Yep.
right, to kind of even that playing field.
And now we have somebody to really even that playing field.
Correct. Sammy Guevara retains the TNT title, but he gets attacked by Team 2.0. Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston make the save. What do you make of this Eddie Kingston
Jericho feud?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a match to see who's more out of shape.
Pretty much.
But at the end of the day, yes, it's a new feud. Jericho, Eddie Kingston, probably something both of them been wanting for a minute. But I'm not into it.
I can't say I'm into it either.
It's probably one of the few matches on AEW right now I'm really not interested in seeing. Even though I know if I was to watch it, it'd be a good match. It'd tear the house down. But
it
at the end of the
doesn't make sense to me at the end of the day.
No, because it's like Jericho comes out to save his boys and Eddie Kingston, and wow, you didn't need to be out here. Why the fuck are you out here?
Exactly.
Like, give me something better than that.
On Rampage, the Jurassic Express put their tag titles on the line against Dark Order's John Silva and Alex Reynolds. Sean Spears sends a message to CM Punk. Jay Lethal disrespects Ricky Starks. And Adam Cole takes on Trent Beretta with seemingly everyone from the opening segment the night before. Why? I don't know.
Will we ever know?
I haven't had a chance to watch Rampage yet or really take any of it in. Mostly because to me, it didn't seem like nothing important enough was happening. So I was like, I can wait on that one. Which is unfortunate, right? I'm sure all the wrestling was really, really good. You really can't go wrong when you've got all those names I just listed off, right?
Yeah.
But when you think about how much content there is week to week, Frank, fuck you. I'm forgetting the rap video because I haven't watched it yet. He's just spamming rap video. Frank also says if Archer wins, I think Paige wins it again, and then one of the pillars would claim it by the end of the year. I don't hate that. Pete Evans from Birds of a Feather. Check him out every Thursday night with Chucks over there on Birds of a Feather. He goes, yo, fam, checking in late. This week in wrestling was meh. I don't disagree. Brock with Bobby who knock knock was the best thing this week. No, Paul's comment was the best thing. He goes, Brock Lesnar doing a knock knock joke in Philadelphia. Just when you think you've seen it all. He goes, all right, I'll play. Who's there? Bobby. Bobby who? Exactly. It's great. It's perfect. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But no, with AEW, right, there's somebody's going to get the short end of the stick every week. And it's
yeah.
And I didn't even bring up NXT. Hell.
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker is your new NXT champion. And boy, was it met with a lot of issues.
You talking about knocking down the X?
I am talking about knocking down the X. I'm not going to lie. I think it's a bullshit move.
I mean, he beat the heart of NXT.
Still a bullshit move. And you're really going to make a heart of NXT comment when Triple H is practically fucking dying?
I was mainly talking about the black heart of NXT.
No, I get that, but still. Poor choice of words.
True, but still. Rick Steiner coming into the ring with his boy at the end of it.
I was so happy when I saw that the next day. I was so happy.
Right?
And then the place explodes into a bunch of
barking.
Barking, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. It was a really, I love that stuff. Picture also they surfaced of Tommaso Ciampa shaking Rick's hand after the match.
They said he had a good comments to say to Rick, I guess, about his boy being the future of NXT, all that good stuff.
Very, very cool moment for Bray.
Oh yeah. AJ Styles versus Dickweed this week was not half bad.
But AJ Styles actually walked away from NXT and said he handed the reins over to L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Gross.
Ciampa was actually on, I think, main event this past week.
Yeah, he's getting ready for a main roster run.
Dyed his beard.
Yep, I did hear that.
No more gray. I took one look and said, I don't like it. I like the gray beard Ciampa.
Mandy Rose is your current women's champion still. I actually, for a second there, I thought that Cora Jade actually beat her.
No, I kind of wish they would have, just to strengthen the future of NXT being NXT 2.0.
But this is Mandy Rose 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I'm not gonna knock it because I still like it.
I almost bought the Toxic Attraction shirt today.
Hey, they're not a bad tag team.
No, but the shirt's it's a really good shirt. And I was like, all right, I'm all for it. And then I looked at my shopping cart and I was like, oh, no, I don't want to spend that much money right now on wrestling shirts. So I'm out.
Oh, come on. You want to spend all that money on the WWE shop.com.
No, not really. No, I don't. All right. We got about 10 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have for me for running?
Let's see. Charlie Haas debuted in TNA.
And we're saving the Mickie James stuff. We're saving the Royal Rumble entrance being announced. Let me make that very, very clear. We're going to save it for next week. We're going to do... I really thought that this was the show we were going to do it. I don't know my days. Next week, we're going to do a Royal Rumble retrospective. We're going to talk about our favorite Royal Rumbles, why they were our favorite, and some of our favorite moments from the Rumbles. What matches do we go back and still watch? Why the Royal Rumble is the start to the road to WrestleMania, why it's so important. When did it matter more than it did, some years than it did in other years, things like that. And at the very end, we're going to do a very quick preview, and that's when we're going to talk about some of the entrances that have been named. And we're going to give you a little glimpse into what our Royal Rumble live reaction show is going to look like at the end of the month. So that's why I'm not bringing up Mickie and anybody like that right now.
Oh, good. But, Charlie Haas debuted in TNA.
And didn't he get hurt the same fucking night?
Yeah, something happened. He had to be stretchered out and taken to the nearby hospital. They didn't really say what it was.
What a way to come back.
Right? The dude comes back.
And you fucking get stretchered out.
And, after all the issues he's had, after, making this comeback from, separating from his family, all the drug issues.
Guy hit rock bottom. Don't get me wrong, right?
And he's come back and he's, doing better than ever. And first match back in. I feel bad for the guy.
I do too, but I can't help but laugh. Maybe because I'm an asshole.
Right? That's true. Then you've got Deonna Purrazzo is now your AAA Women's Champion and the Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
I saw that.
Poor Roxy couldn't keep it long enough.
That's why the Ring of Honor stuff is weird.
It really is. You got Jonathan Gresham defending it.
Fucking Matt Cardona won the ECW television title last night at Game Changers.
I seen that, and oh man, that makes you wonder: is WWE going to send a cease and desist, or do they even own the rights to that world or to that TV title?
I don't know. Hey, it's everybody's favorite Detroit Lions fan. Don.
Don
Man, what's
Don.
up, fellas? What's up, Don Don? Your Lions enjoying watching how real AFC teams operate in the playoffs?
Oh, goddamn.
And if your team's not AFC and I'm dumb, then you guys gonna enjoy how real NFC teams watch. You know.
Either way, his team's trying to enjoy how other teams dominate the.
You guys are enjoying the hot cocoa and marshmallows, aren't you?
Right. It's cold enough out there right now.
I'm such a dick.
Yeah.
My room is like 54 degrees, and it's phenomenal.
It's 38 degrees outside, and it's fucking cold in this house.
Wow, it's heartbreaking. Sorry, buddy. Ted says Jay White's coming back to Impact. I think there's some. I think we're going to talk about it more next week when we preview the Rumble. Don, sit your ass down. He goes, I guess I'll head out now. You ain't going nowhere. Sit down. You ain't got nowhere to be. They ain't playing this weekend.
Damn. He is just lighting his ass up. Shit. Bro.
Don knows I love
Save a little lighter fluid for next week. Shit.
I did no, because I may not be able to make the same jokes next week. The Eagles are going up against Big Match Tom.
I kind of feel bad now. I hope my prediction doesn't come true for their playoff dreams. But I think it might.
Oh, if yours comes true, I'm going to make sure that everybody in their fifth grandmother knows you called it out.
Oh, God. And, of course, they would go up against the fucking Bucks and Tom Brady.
Hey, man.
I was like, fuck. The one time I really didn't want a prediction to come true, I think it's going to come true. Shit. That's what happens,
funny.
folks, when you joke around at the beginning of the season because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about when it comes to football.
That is very true.
You make stupid predictions that A, almost come true, or B, are about to come true. Fuck my life. But I mean, this week in wrestling, it was
like Pete said, it's kind of not a whole lot. Next week's where you're gonna get a lot, and the week after you're gonna get a lot more as we get ready for the Royal Rumble. So let's wrap.
It's early in the year, so everybody's gonna be in that little lull, and it's just like.
Well, and WWE's gearing up for WrestleMania. They're about to kind of go straight at it the whole way, right?
They're about to kick their own sign down and go WrestleMania.
Frank, if you're hanging around, I need the evil monkey from Family Guy pointing at the WrestleMania sign.
Ooh, I like that.
But let's put a bow on this week. Let's get ready for next week, and I need better. Frank, let's talk later. And let's get ready for our two Royal Rumble shows. All right. So next week it's going to be our Royal Rumble retrospective and mini preview. Right. We're gonna break down the Royal Rumble. We're gonna talk about some of our favorite Royal Rumbles, some of our least favorite Royal Rumbles, favorite moments, favorite winners, who should have won what year. Right. It's going to be a lot of fun next week. And then the following week, we are going to be here. You're stupid.
I know you were going with that.
We are going to be here for the Royal Rumble. And we're going to have some fun with it. Hopefully I can get a couple things to work on our end so that we can have what we want to have happen. And if not, I have backup plans. Why? Because I've been planning this for a month. What?
I don't understand that either.
Not putting that up. But so we want to thank Body Check Wellness. Body Check is a line of products that promote wellness, balance, and recovery by using the full potential of hemp. They come in extracts, blends, gummies, and topicals. Use promo code A2D for 25% off your order at bodycheckwellness.com. SpecializedPhysicalTherapy.com is where you can check out Dr. Paul Vidal and his team, or you can go visit them at their 2 locations, Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. That's Dr. Paul Vidal at SpecializedPhysicalTherapy.com. Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. If you need mental health therapy or addiction detox, please call 856-651-8117. Alan Foy was actually on the weekly roundup earlier tonight, so give him a call if you're looking to buy or sell a home, looking for a change in career brokerage. You can reach him at 302-682-8820 or visit him at alan.foy@exprealty.com. Get 20% off and free shipping with promo code A2D at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Don't forget about Gleason's Bar at 6700 Mill Creek Avenue in Levittown, Pennsylvania. Use promo code A2D for 10% off your order wherever you dine in, take out, or order online. Make sure you guys are members. And where is Fan Up? Fan Up is the best way to enjoy fantasy sports, daily NFL content, and more. If you've got an iPhone, sign up in the App Store. Well, download in the App Store. Sign up today and use promo code A2D for 5,000 bonus points. That's a $50 value right here at Fan Up. For Butters, I'm Ritz. We're going to get out of here. Make sure you guys are checking out Money Pot Podcast tomorrow morning. Rant Booth previewing the Eagles game. And then Agree to Disagree tomorrow night, wrapping up this entire super wild card weekend as we get ready for next week. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, check us out. We'll see you all next week for Royal Rumble retrospective. Tell somebody you love them. Peace, love, and joy. We out.
Wah!